Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. American Pickers fans slam recent rare find as staged. It seems there are always American Pickers fans who feel too many of the rare finds are staged. While it is true that this is a reality TV show and often things are refilmed after they happen to make the show look better, there are some cases where it seems fake from the start. That happened recently with the discovery of a rare Mustang Shelby. Here's what fans had to say about this Mike Wolfe moment. Mike Wolfe finds rare Shelby in a barn. A recent post to the American Pickers Facebook page shows Mike Wolfe finding a rare Mustang Shelby. He was at Kevin and Tink's place in Alabama with Jersey John, and they were looking at other things. However, the landowner mentioned Mike should see something in the garage that might interest him. Mike went into the garage and saw the 1967 Mustang Shelby. Mike called in an expert to give an estimate on what it would take to restore the classic car. The expert told Mike it would cost $100,000 to restore the Shelby to its former pristine glory. Seeing how much the car would cost to bring back to life, Mike still made a nice offer to the man. He offered up $75,000 to buy the car. Shockingly, the owner rejected the offer. What made this decision puzzling was that the owner said the car had sat in the garage untouched for over 35 years, but he still wanted more than $75,000 to let it go. Mike left without the car. However, American Pickers fans think the reality TV show staged the entire event. Fans lash out at American Pickers for staging scenes. In the comments after the video, many fans set out to blast the show for what they referred to as staged or fake moments on American Pickers. Here is a sample of what fans said about the clip of the Mustang Shelby that Mike Wolfe found. What a coincidence that they found a rare car on the day they were filming. I mean, what are the odds? Not at all staged. I think a lot of this stuff is planted ahead of time. Of course, this isn't the only time people have accused Mike and American Pickers of staging scenes or faking finds. For example, many fans were shocked when learning that many of the moments in Mike's antique stores in Iowa and Nashville are filmed when the stores are closed. They remain scripted scenes. This leads to many fans wondering if the moments with them finding rare antiques are real or if they fake it for entertainment value. In a small town packed with history and hidden treasures, the American Pickers team recently stumbled upon what they hailed as one of their most exciting discoveries yet, a rare find that supposedly hadn't seen the light of day in over a century. However, some fans believe this unbelievable discovery might actually be a bit too good to be true. Social media quickly lit up with heated discussions, with longtime viewers accusing the show of staging the dramatic moment for the cameras. So was this latest find a case of serendipitous success, or was there something more manufactured about the whole affair? The find that sparked the fury. In the episode, hosts Mike Wolfe and Danielle Colby were shown exploring an antique collector's estate in rural Kentucky. After uncovering a slew of fascinating pieces, the duo stumbled upon a dusty crate tucked away in an attic. Inside was a pristine, untouched 1920s motorcycle, one of only a few ever produced by the now-defunct company Crescent Motors. A find of this nature, particularly in such immaculate condition, would be almost unheard of in the antique world. Mike's face lit up with genuine excitement as he explained that this bike could fetch well over 6 figures at auction. Given its rare status and excellent condition, fans were intrigued, until the reactions took a turn. As soon as the episode aired, social media exploded with skepticism. Comments flooded in, accusing the show of setting up the find for dramatic effect, and discussions erupted on forums dedicated to American Pickers fandom. "I've been watching for years, and nothing about that scene felt right," one fan commented on Reddit. "There's no way a motorcycle like that would just be sitting in an attic undisturbed. It felt completely staged." A pattern of skepticism. While the criticism might sound harsh, it's not the first time fans have raised questions about the authenticity of the show's big finds. Over the years, certain episodes have attracted scrutiny for what some viewers see as highly coincidental discoveries or overly dramatic reactions. The hosts, known for their effusive enthusiasm and genuine knowledge, usually provide an element of charm that keeps fans coming back each week. But as the seasons go on and the big finds seem to escalate in value and rarity, some longtime fans have grown suspicious. "I get that it's a TV show and needs to be entertaining, but come on," posted another fan. "I've been in the antique business for decades, and while it's possible to find amazing pieces, the way they just find pristine items seems too easy. It doesn't feel like the real world anymore." What the hosts have to say. Mike Wolfe, the show's frontman, has been known to address criticism in the past, always maintaining that American Pickers is a legitimate operation. In interviews, Wolfe has mentioned the sheer amount of time and effort put into scouting locations, talking with collectors, and building relationships that can lead to valuable finds. "It's not like we just walk into a place and magic happens," he said in a recent interview. "It takes years of digging and relationship building. I want people to see that there's more to this than luck." The show's producers have echoed Wolfe's comments, explaining that every episode requires hours of footage to be edited down to a few exciting moments. They argue that while editing is necessary to create a compelling story, nothing is deliberately fabricated. However, this stance hasn't convinced everyone. How fans explain the staging? Skeptics have different theories about how the finds might be staged. Some believe that the show's team may plant items beforehand or at least be tipped off by sellers about what they'll find in advance. This way, they can craft a storyline that adds excitement for viewers. Another theory posits that sellers are incentivized to spice up their collections, perhaps by moving rarer items into dusty attics or tucking high-value pieces into places that make for a better reveal. On the fan forums, one popular theory was that producers are now pushing for more sensational finds due to the show's competition with other antique hunting programs. "The pressure to keep upping the ante is obvious," wrote a user on an online collectibles forum. "With shows like Pawn Stars and Storage Wars getting attention for over-the-top treasures, it wouldn't surprise me if the producers decided to help the crew out a little. It's still entertaining, but it's not exactly reality anymore." The fine line between reality and entertainment. This ongoing debate brings up an important question. Where does reality TV draw the line between authenticity and entertainment? Reality television has always walked a fine line, mixing real-life elements with a little dramatic flair to hold audience interest. For a show like American Pickers, where much of the appeal lies in the thrill of discovery, the producers are aware that each episode must provide something unique and enticing. After all, not every house has a collection of priceless Americana or untouched antiques. But when fans start to feel that the thrills are contrived, the magic can begin to wear thin. Many loyal viewers admit they watch more for the stories behind the antiques and the history lessons that Wolfe and Colby bring to each find. The added drama, they say, is unnecessary and risks cheapening the show's educational appeal. "The reason I fell in love with American Pickers was because it was about the people and their passion for antiques," a Twitter user lamented. "But now it's starting to feel like they're just going for shock value." The fans who remain unshaken. Despite the criticism, plenty of fans remain die-hard defenders of the show. They argue that even if some elements might be enhanced for television, the spirit of the series remains intact. "Sure, maybe it's a little polished, but it's TV." One Facebook user argued, "Every show does it. At the end of the day, they're finding and restoring beautiful pieces of history. Isn't that what matters?" Some even suggest that critics should look at American Pickers more as entertainment than a pure documentary on antique hunting. As one loyal fan posted, "If they didn't find interesting stuff, the show wouldn't last. So what if they spruce things up? I'm just happy to watch people who love history and antiques as much as I do."